Hey, this is going to be my video for the day. I'm just now getting on because I was up late last night working, so I went ahead and took a nap around 2 o'clock and just now getting up and getting around. So this is the reason why I haven't been able to respond to anybody's videos. But I just saw William Cox's video, and I really appreciate the fact that he took the time out of his evening or day to actually make a video in response to my post, my status that I put up earlier today. One of the things that I kind of want to talk about is what really bothers me the most is my family. I mean, there are so many times that I've tried to show them what is going on. I mean, I've actually sat down and produced. Actually, I didn't produce. I actually made collaborations of everything that's happened. Put them together. Made the DVD. I've actually even took documentaries. I've took articles. I've took everything that I can to try to wake them up. And that's what makes me the saddest, is the fact that it's like that's the hardest part of being awake. Because no matter how hard you try to save them, it's like staring at your family like they're standing in the middle of rush hour traffic on a highway. And you're like hollering at them, and you're telling them, please take my hand, take my hand, take my hand. You know, and you know they're going to get hit if they keep standing out on the highway, and you just do whatever you can to try to reach out to them, and they will not take your hand. That is the hardest part of it. And then I realize it's not because they don't love me, it's the fact that they're afraid of the truth. They can't handle it. And the saddest part of it is I feel that my mother and my dad and my brother, I think he's got his toe in the water, but my mom seems to act as if I don't even exist anymore. That is how afraid she is. Because she knows that I will tell her everything. That I will not hold anything back. Because I'm trying to save her. And it's like, it's not really, I know that it's coming down. So I try to tell her, please at least, use your soda bottles, fill up the water. Go buy, a 50-pound bag of beans or rice, or, buy 10 canned goods every time you go to the store, and don't eat them unless you have to. At least have some kind of food put back. And she gives me this excuse, or she just kind of plays it off like, oh, okay, and my mom and my dad know that if I tell them something, that it's the truth, especially when I get really emotional about it. And I was raised to do the right thing. I was raised to stand up for what is right and do what is right and be a good person. Be an honest person and a truthful person, and be there for the people who need you, if they're there for you. So, I don't know, I've just seen her drift away from me, and I wouldn't say that she's, in a way, replaced me. She's replaced that daughter relationship with someone very close to me, and I'm not mad at that person for that, because it's not their fault. So instead of getting mad about it and cussing and yelling and screaming at her, I've just kind of just let it go. Because I understand that she is lost. She's lost. But she's such a good person, my mother. She's got a beautiful heart. And the woman can make anything grow. She can take something dead and just bring it to life. And I think that she cannot allow into her mind or understanding that there are people in this world that are that evil. I've had to do that myself. I would always see the good in people. No matter what, I was blinded by that. Until I went through several experiences that shown me that you can't always see the good in people. You always got to be cautious, because you just never know. But she can't do that, I guess. You know, and I understand that. But, I said, Mom, I said, if you just go prep, okay? If you just store food and water and you do it, then, you know, I'll leave you alone with it. I won't say anything else. Just store food and water and prep. So that way, if something does happen, no matter what, you are going to be okay. And I'll know that in my heart that you will be okay. So I guess everybody's kind of went through this, but that's just my experience. I didn't really prepare this. I just kind of wanted to put that out there. I'm trying to be, you know, as open and honest as possible, because I want people to see the reality. I want my kids to have a future. I want people's kids to have a future, because if we don't work together in this, there's not going to be one. And if there is, it's going to be a horrible future. And I don't want that. I don't want that for anyone's kids. I don't want that for anyone's future. And, you know, I try to see myself when I grow old, if I make it that far, that, you know, I'll be able to hold my grandchild in my arms and know that I tried, and know that I worked my ass off to make sure that they have a good life and freedom and peace. So it's not about me anymore. It's about them. At least I know when I lay down and take my last breath that I did what it took to make sure that they were free. And I'm going to do that. No matter how many people I lose, I'm going to do it. But anyway, I'm going to get off here, and thank you, William Cox, for your message. I'm really happy with the encouragement that everybody's given me. I'm really appreciative of it. And I hope that people understand this and make their own videos, because the time is now. So I'm going to get off here. My battery's about to die. Please make your videos.